Welcome to a day in the Word. Today's reading is Psalm 104 through Psalm 105. Psalm 104. My soul, praise the Lord. Lord my God, you are very great. You are clothed with glory and honor. You wear light like a robe. You spread out the skies like a curtain. You built your home above them. You use the thick clouds like a chariot and ride across the sky on the wings of the wind. You make the winds your messengers and flames of fire your servants. You built the earth on its foundations so it can never be moved. You covered it with water like a blanket. The water covered even the mountains. But you gave the command, and the water turned back. You shouted at the water, and it rushed away. The water flowed down from the mountains into the valleys, to the places you made for it. You set the limits for the seas, and the water will never again rise to cover the earth. Lord, you cause water to flow from springs into the streams that flow down between the mountains. The streams provide water for all the wild animals. Even the wild donkeys come there to drink. Wild birds come to live by the pools. They sing in the branches of nearby trees. You send rain down on the mountains. The earth gets everything it needs from what you have made. You make the grass grow to feed the animals. You provide plants for the crops we grow, the plants that give us food from the earth. You give us the wine that makes us happy, the oil that makes our skin soft, and the food that makes us strong. The great cedar trees of Lebanon belong to the Lord. He planted them and gives them the water they need. That's where the birds make their nests and the storks live in the fir trees. The high mountains are a home for wild goats. The large rocks are hiding places for rock badgers. Lord, you made the moon to show us when the festivals begin, and the sun always knows when to set. You made darkness to be the night, the time when wild animals come out and roam around. Lions roar as they attack, as if they are asking God for the food He gives them. When the sun rises, they leave and go back to their dens to rest. Then people go out to do their work, and they work until evening. Lord, you created so many things. With your wisdom, you made them all. The earth is full of the living things you made. Look at the ocean, so big and wide. It is filled with all kinds of sea life. There are creatures large and small, too many to count. Ships sail over the ocean, and plain there is Leviathan, the great sea creature you made. Lord, all living things depend on you. You give them food at the right time. You give it and they eat it. They are filled with good food from your open hands. When you turn away from them, they become frightened. When you take away their breath, they die, and their bodies return to the dust. But when you send out your life giving breath, things come alive, and the world is like new again. May the Lord's glory continue forever. May the Lord enjoy what He made. He just looks at the earth and it trembles. He just touches the mountains and smoke rises from them. I will sing to the Lord for the rest of my life. I will sing praises to my God as long as I live. May my words be pleasing to him. The Lord is the one who makes me happy. I wish sinners would disappear from the earth. I wish the wicked would be gone forever. My soul, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Psalm 105. Give thanks to the Lord and call out to him. Tell the nations what he has done. Sing to him, sing praises to him. Tell about the amazing things he has done. Be proud of his holy name, you followers of the Lord. Be happy. Depend on the Lord for strength. Always go to him for help. Remember the amazing things he has done. Remember his miracles and his fair decisions. You belong to the family of his servant Abraham. You are descendants of Jacob, the people God chose. The Lord is our God. He rules the whole world. He will remember his agreement forever. He will always keep the promises he made to his people. He will keep the agreement he made with Abraham and the promise he made to Isaac. He gave it as a law to Jacob. He gave it to Israel as an agreement that will last forever. He said, I will give you the land of Canaan. It will be your very own. At the time God said this, there were only a few of his people, and they were strangers there. They traveled around from nation to nation, from one kingdom to another. But the Lord did not let anyone mistreat them. He warned kings not to harm them. He said, don't hurt my chosen people. Don't hurt my prophets. He caused a famine in that country, and people did not have enough food. But he sent a man named Joseph to go ahead of them. Joseph was sold like a slave. They tied a rope around his feet and put an iron ring around his neck. Joseph was a slave until what he said had really happened. The Lord's message proved that Joseph was right. So the king of Egypt set him free. That nation's leader let him out of jail. He put Joseph in charge of his house. Joseph took care of everything the king owned. Joseph gave instructions to the other leaders. He taught the older men. Then Israel came to Egypt. Jacob lived there in Ham's country. Jacob's family became very large and more powerful than their enemies. So the Egyptians began to hate his people. They made plans against his servants. So the Lord sent Moses, his servant, and Aaron, his chosen priest. He used Moses and Aaron to do many miracles in Ham's country. He sent darkness to cover their land, but the Egyptians did not listen to him. So he changed the water into blood, and all their fish died. Their country was filled with frogs, even in the king's bedroom. The Lord gave the command, and the flies and gnats came. They were everywhere. He made the rain become hail. Lightning struck throughout their land. He destroyed their vines and fig trees. He destroyed every tree in their country. He gave the command, and the locusts and grasshoppers came. They were too many to count. They ate all the plants in the country, including all the crops in their fields. Then the Lord killed every firstborn in their country. He killed their oldest sons. He led his people out of Egypt. They were carrying gold and silver, and none of them stumbled or fell behind. Egypt was happy to see his people go because they were afraid of them. The Lord spread out his cloud like a blanket. He used his column of fire to give his people light at night. They asked for food, and he sent them quail. He also gave them plenty of bread from heaven. He split the rock, and water came bubbling out. A river began flowing in the desert. The Lord remembered his holy promise that he had made to his servant Abraham. He brought his people out of Egypt. They came out rejoicing and singing their happy songs. Then he gave his people the lands of other nations. His people got what others had worked for. He did this so that his people would obey his laws and follow his teachings. Praise the Lord. Thank you for joining a day in the Word Bible in a Year series. Please subscribe, like, comment, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell. Until next time, shalom.